Okay, to start off with a blank Anime Studio file. I'm going to start by drawing the person. So we're going to draw the head. Just do it very simply. Then we'll draw a box for the body. We can shape it a bit by adding some points here and here, and then moving these points in. And then we'll add some legs. Bend for the knees. And then we'll add a box here for the foot. Doesn't need to be complicated, it could just be very simple. Then we'll copy that, flip it, and then we'll make some arms. You can straighten that if you want. Okay, copy that. Let's just give him a face. Okay, then you can colour him in. Okay, they've got Anime Studio Pro, you can render it, and that's what it looks like at the moment. Now that's not actually ready to set up bones for the way that we're going to do it. So what we need to do first is separate everything so it's a lot further apart. So let's select the head first, and just move that upwards. It doesn't matter if it goes outside the box. Move this across. Just make sure they're as far apart as possible. A bone layer. And make sure you put this other one inside it. So you can close it and that'll happen. Now we need to start making bones. And the first one that we make will be the parent bone, so it'll control everything. So you need to choose where you make it wisely. We're going to start on the body. Do one there, and one there. Then move on to the head. Now, you could think that you'd move straight onto the arms, but if you'd done that, then the head bone would be the parent of the arm. We don't want that, we want this bone here to be the parent. So we quickly select that, then carry on. And again, select that. Oops. And again. And again. Now you might be thinking, well, it's all apart, so how can I animate it? Well, if you go to frame 1, and then use this tool here, the translate bone tool, you can move it all into place. There we go, got it all moved into place. Now, to actually animate it, you can use this tool over here, the manipulate bones tool. You can grab it, and it will pose it for you. All you need to do is choose where you want it. If you don't want it to do this technique called inverse Kimatics, you have to just rotate, and that will rotate without affecting any of these bones. But if you do want to have a more smooth effect, then you can just do this. It's the same with all of them. You just move them about. Let's say we don't like that. So let's actually do an animation quickly. So we'll start off him looking in a relaxed state, or relaxed enough, so like that. We'll move the camera a bit, so, and then we'll go to about 12 frames, and we'll have him bring his arm out like this. We'll rotate this body a bit, pull this down, and then by 1 second we'll have him the opposite way. Hand on hip like that. So there we go, we have him putting his hand on his hip. And we might want to move the feet as well. So we'll just move that out a bit. Hand on hip. Then we'll wait till about here. And we'll make the hand lift up. Like that. And you can just make it wave a little bit. Wave. Now if you exported it from here, then it would stop at 3 seconds. To make this longer, we'll hold down Alt and click on 96 there. And then you can see that the timeline has got longer. Now, just for some finishing effects, we can add something to this. We'll go layer options, we'll add a shadow. Let's make it quite faint. Some shading. And a slight motion blur. We'll just turn it down to 20 and 5. It'll be barely noticeable. So now, when we render, it's got a shadow and some shading. So now we can export this. So let's go to export it to Anime Studio Tutorials. Let's leave it like that. Now, because of the extra effects, you might notice it takes a little bit longer to render, but this won't affect the playback speed once it's actually rendered. There we go, it's done. In the next tutorial, I'll show you how to assign bones to points instead of just areas.